Welcome back, guys, to another amazing episode of Christianity over Islam with Shamoun. And this time around, he is debating the Muslim faithful who was told by how the Quran describes Allah as a monster. Let's watch this amazing video to get more details.
I'm going to show that you're not rational. So Allah has eyes. They're actual eyes, but unlike anything, right?
He doesn't resemble his creation.
But even my hands do not resemble that of a dog. Yeah, so his hands aren't like anything. But my hands aren't like any dog hands, even though there are other humans like me. My point is to tell me that Allah has hands that aren't like anything creation. You can say that of any species in creation. Human hands aren't like the hands of a dog. Human feet are like the feet of a gorilla. Any species, their body parts is unlike the body parts of another species. So Allah is species unique. He has his own hands, but they're unlike anything. But he has hands, right?
Yeah.
Are they right and left or two right hands?
Two right hands.
How many right hands?
Two.
Okay. So you believe your God has two right hands?
No, not like this.
Okay, but yes, however you imagine him, they're on his right side, right?
Listen, I say when he says two right hands, I don't like to picture it in my head.
Because you understand how you sound. You sound irrational, and you know it makes no sense. So you're a blind follower. That's okay. That's what I'm trying to highlight. You can't say it because you know it sounds stupid. Wait, two right hands on his right side? Well, it's got to be on his right side. Well, why are they right hands? Even though it's unlike anything. So he has a shin.
Yes.
And you're going to recognize him when he unveils his shin, right?
Do you have a hadith for that? I'm not aware of.
Yes, it's in Sahih Bukhari, yes.
Oh, okay.
Let me get it.
Well, if it says, I guess so.
Yeah, I'll get you the links in a minute, but okay, So your God has a shin, he has two right hands, he has eyes, and he also wears an izar, a waist sheet, because according to Bukhari, when Allah created, the womb pulled on his waist sheet, yanked on his izar. So your God wears a waist sheet, you know that, right?
I'm going to be honest, I didn't know that.
Well, let me show it to you, because I don't want you to think I'm lying. This is Ibn Kathir. Many authentic and sound hadiths, many mutawatir, sahih, have been reported through numerous routes of transmission from Allah's Messenger in this regard. Al-Bukhari recorded from Abu Huraira that Allah's Messenger said, after Allah completed creating the creation, the womb stood up and pulled at the lower garment of the Most Merciful. It pulled on his garment, his waist sheet. So your God wears a garment, right?
Well, I again, like you put me
Read
on the
it,
spot.
it's there, man.
Yeah, I get it's there, but Ibn Kathir said he got that from Bukhari.
No, he said he got it from Bukhari, who got it from Abu Huraira. I can give it to you from Bukhari. Read it. It says, Al-Bukhari narrated, Abu Huraira said, and then he gives you the Arabic and then the English translation. I can get it to you from Bukhari directly here. Okay, you want me to get it directly? Do you see that your God wears a garment, a waist sheet?
Yeah, from what I see, yes, but I'll need to do more research on this.
Please do more research, because I want to know, why is he wearing a garment around his loins? Does your God have nuts?
I saw you on the live said that he does, but
yes, it does, because the Arabic word haqwa means gonads. Here the translation is not being faithful to the Arabic. The Arabic is haqwa, meaning gonads. He has nuts.
Well, I mean, because I've honestly never heard that before.
Oh, it's common to the Muslim scholars. I'm not making it up. You can ask them here. The actual word is here. Here's an actual authentic translation of Bukhari. Abu Huraira narrated on the authority of the
Alright, guys, so before we continue with this beautiful video, I think there is a major issues here. Muslims believe that Allah does not have shape and he does not have form, and his form is not like that of any of his creation. And right here, from this surah, it is telling us now that Allah has worn a garment. If he's wearing a garment, it means that he has a shape and has a form. I don't know if you can see the contradiction from this Quran. Let's get back to this video to get more details.
Prophet, when God completed creation, the Rahim stood up and seized the loin of the Merciful. Be haqwa al-Rahman, haqwa, his loin, not his garment, his loin, his nuts. So even if you don't accept that, you can go and verify it. Let me get you the link from Bukhari directly that it says the garment. We'll go with garment. But that means Allah's covering his loins, his lower part. Why? What is he covering? What does he not want you to see? When I wear a garment, it's because I don't want you to see my nuts. Why is your God wearing a garment? What is he covering? What does he not want you to see?
Well, I don't know much on this, so I can't really speak.
Okay, that's fine. I won't pressure you. But the point is, if you believe what you believe, then you believe. That means Allah cannot be the creator of all shape, space, and place. Because for him to have hands, for him to have eyes, for him to have a shin, for him to wear a garment, that means he has a shape. And this shape means he must occupy space. Well, that means that shape is uncreated, and the space he occupies is uncreated. So your God did not create everything. He didn't create his sifat, we won't say body parts, and the space that he occupies to exist. So you got a problem, dude, and you're talking about us Trinitarians. And here's the link. Did you get the link? Narrated Abu Huraira, Allah's Messenger said, Allah created the creation. When he finished from it, his creation, the Rahim, got up, and Allah said to it, stop, what do you want? Got up, stop, what do you want? So conveniently, they took out that it yanked on the garment. But that's fine. You still see it. It said, at this place I seek refuge with you. So point being, go back and see. This is what Bukhari says on the narration from Abu Hurairah where he got it from Muhammad. So how do you explain the fact that if your God has a garment to cover his body parts, or even a garment, you don't want to say garment, because if I'm wearing a garment, I'm covering something. If I'm wearing shorts, I don't want you to see my nutsack. Your God wears a garment. I don't know why. I do know, but I'm just giving you a benefit of doubt. And I'm going to show you the shin, that he's going to unveil the shin. And he has two right hands. That means he has a shape. And that shape is uncreated because he didn't create his hands or his shin or his gonads or his eyes. They're uncreated. So he has an uncreated shape. And in that shape, he must have a space for that shape to exist. That means your God didn't create all shape, space, or place. See the problem that your prophet put you in? You can't have a shape without occupying space or place. So how does your God have a shape if he doesn't occupy space? And if that shape is uncreated, the space in which that shape exists is uncreated. So your prophet created a problem for you. You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. Just processing.
Right. Yeah. Now, it says your God also has a flank. You know, a side, a flank. Chapter 39, verse 56 of the Quran. Lest any soul should say, alas, my grief, that I was unmindful of the flank of Allah. Janbi or Jamb Allah. Jamb. Flank, he has a side, so he has a garment, he has a shin. So from our perspective, if you're reading the comments, your prophet is describing Allah as a grotesque looking figure. Two right hands. And by the way, the Arabic word for eyes is plural. It's three or more. You know that, right?
No, I didn't. Again, I'm new.
That's okay. Take the article and go back and ask your sheikh the word. Here, let me show it to you. Ask him, say, what does, here when it says, so wait patiently, Muhammad, for the decision of your Lord, chapter 52, verse 48. Let me post it on the screen. 52:48. So wait patiently, O Muhammad, for the decision of your Lord, for verily you are under our eyes. Be ayunina. Ayunina means three or more. It's plural. So how many eyes does Allah have?
Multiple, I guess.
It's not dual. The dual is ayn. Ayn. It's ayunina, meaning three or more. Here's another one, chapter 11:39. So how many eyeballs does he have, or eyes, that aren't like anything in creation?
From what you said, I guess 3.
When you want to give up on this religion, dude, it makes no sense.
Welcome back, guys. You better give up on this religion because it doesn't make sense. That was the word of Shamoun. From the debate so far, you could see that from the description the Quran gave to Allah while describing the person of Allah, he said that Allah has no, it's not like any of his creature, and then he says that Allah have 2 right hands. I don't know if you catch that. Allah has 2 right hands. Is it possible for a God to have 2 right hands? And how does he functions with those hands? And then he said that Allah does not have any form and he does not have shape. If Allah does not have any form or shape and he is wearing a garment, I don't know how that is possible. And then he said if he occupies space and have a form, then he did not create the space he occupied, which means some other person have to create the space and the form in which he occupied. That's where the argument and the questions that Shamoun were trying to ask and he could not answer, and you could see the deception from the Quran. And most Muslims, it's either you are either blind or you are delusional for you not to see all these mistakes from the Quran. Guys, I believe you were able to learn something new from this amazing video, and we believe that your eyes have been opened to so many errors from the Quran and the lies that we are hidden behind the veil of Islam. Let us know what you think in the comment section, and please don't forget to share, to like, and also subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. Thank you.